Welcome everyone to the first episode of TWB Talks. I'm your host TB. TWB Talks is a sports show focused on simplifying the major sports topics in the world today. We will cover football, basketball, and everything in between. We hope you stick along for the ride with us. Now let's get rolling right into the world of the NBA. Specifically, is there a Big Four potentially brewing in Los Angeles? Let's talk about it.
Of course, the leader of this supposed Big Four for the Lakers is LeBron James, one of the most recognizable names in the NBA today. There's not much you can say about LeBron James that's not already known. He's 36 years old, he's in his 19th year in the NBA, 17-time All-Star, 4-time NBA champion, and a 4-time Finals MVP. He is considered one of the greatest players of all time, with no signs of slowing down. This season, he's currently averaging 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. This brings us to his running buddy and championship partner, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a superstar power forward, although Charles Barkley refers to him as simply street clothes. Anthony Davis is 28 years old and is in his 10th year in the NBA. He's an 8-time All-Star, 1-time NBA champion with LeBron in 2020 during the bubble season, and a 4-time All-Defensive Team selection. He's a former disgruntled superstar in the New Orleans Pelicans who made the jump to LA via a trade in order to form a dynamic duo with LeBron James. He has had some considerable injury issues, but he's back on the floor this season. He's currently averaging 25 points and 11 rebounds. Now it's time to talk about the supposed third star on the Lakers, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is one of the most controversial figures in the NBA today. You either love him or you hate him. He's 33 years old and is in his 14th season in the NBA. He's a 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ. He was the MVP in 2017 and 3-time assist champion. Westbrook is the ultimate player to fill up the stat sheet. Unfortunately, it goes both positively and sometimes negatively. Westbrook spent 11 years with the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11 years where, besides the MVP award, Westbrook failed to become a champion. He would spend 2 seasons with the Houston Rockets and Washington Wizards, respectively, and would continue to be a statistical marvel. But he didn't have any jewelry to show for it. Westbrook is back in his hometown, looking to cement his legacy. This season, he is averaging 18 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds per game. That brings us to the end of the Big Three. But this video is about a potential Big Four. No Lakers fans, it's not Kent Bazemore, and it's not Austin Reeves. Instead, Lakers fans, it's best friend LeBron James. You already know, it's Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo is 37 years old, and it is his 19th year in the NBA. He's a 10-time All-Star, he was a scoring champion in 2013, and is 9th on the all-time scoring list. Melo is what many would call simply a professional scorer, but he was also a player that just a couple years ago was cast out of the league after being a superstar with the Denver Nuggets and New York Knicks. He revived his career with the Portland Trail Blazers and even accepted a bench role. Now, like Westbrook, he searches for his first championship. Anthony is averaging 17 points a game while shooting 50% from the field and 52% from the three-point line. The latter two stats are career highs. But is this truly a Big Four? Let's take a look. So really, this Big Four breakdown is going to be based around Carmelo Anthony and the good and bad he can do for the Lakers. As we pause it right here, you can see he's doing the typical Carmelo Anthony. He's ISOing on the block. We run it through here. He's going to get double teamed, but he shoots the fadeaway anyway because that's a Melo shot. But it's not efficient. Roll it back. You cannot have these shots. We've got to limit these if Carmelo Anthony wants to be an efficient part of the offense and even in Big Four. Roll it back one more time. Now here's an isolation possession. Here's another one. Contested 3 for no reason. Roll it back. You're going to see here, he's going to have Kent Bazemore wide open at the top of the key. There's Kent right there. Efficient 3-point shooter. You can dish this off, Melo. You don't have to take this isolated shot. Even Westbrook here. If you want to make the cross-court pass, if you believe it is safe, in that general area. Those are passes that can be made. Even if you swing it to Bazemore, maybe he swings it one more to Westbrook. Westbrook can drive in and dish it, catch and shoot Melo. That's what you need for Melo. Even though this is a preseason, it's a good example. But it's not all bad. See, there's a back cut for Melo. More of that. Catch and shoot, back cuts, be more flowing with the offense. Now let's take a look at the good from Melo. There's a catch and shoot three against the Rockets, the last game the Lakers played. Here's another one, catch and shoot three from Westbrook. Melo's on fire. He's playing well in that role, but he needs to stick to that role. Westbrook, here it is again. Boom. Catch and shoot. Carmelo Anthony. That is what he needs to do. And even a critique on him you can have is his defense. But in this game, look at that. Look at the defensive effort there from Melo. More of this Melo. Here we go. Another catch and shoot three. He's open. Thanks to LeBron. We already saw Westbrook getting him open. There's LeBron. He draws the double team. Carmelo Anthony is a sniper from the outside if he can stick to it. We're 7 games into the season. Here's Westbrook dishing it off to him. That's more of that ISO game that I was talking about. This time it works out because he's in a rhythm. He's already made catch and shoot threes. He's getting in a rhythm, and that's what he needs. Here's another one right here. This time an and one. This is what Melo needs to focus on. Now, can he keep this up? If he can keep this up, this can be a big four. It can be. But is it going to be this Melo all the time? Or is it going to be this Melo? See, here we go. Melo's going to get the steal here. 10 seconds. Just not even close. And sometimes there's games like that for Melo. He's got to be consistent. If he can be consistent, right now he's shooting 52% from the three. And that's fantastic. But he's got to be consistent. The true verdict here is this isn't a big four. Not yet. But it has the potential to be. If Carmelo can truly adapt and play his new catch and shoot role alongside the big three of Davis, Westbrook, and LeBron, if he can truly be moldable Melo, this is a dangerous big four waiting to happen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, never start Odell in fantasy.